Alright, eh, what's good? It's your boy, Diddy God, and yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been like a month, and I finally decide to record something. Yeah, um, I had to wait a little while, personal business and all that stuff. But yeah. So this is gonna be what if Deku had Sonic's powers or was Sonic? I don't know. I'm not gonna say if he was. Maybe if he had like his powers and had the look of Sonic, but not Sonic exactly. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. Uh, hmm. Nah. Nah. I'll figure that out later on. All right. So he looks kind of like this. Like, I'm just gonna say what he looks like. He looks kind of like this, but put some green in there. Like, put some green in his hair. And yes, he has a tail, and there's where his ears are. So, yeah. And his hair and like the green parts of his hair are quills. Yeah, not all of his hair is quill, but like the green parts of his hair. So like near the it, like some in the front and like in the back a little bit, but everything else is like, yeah. And oh no. Okay, there we go. Okay, and how strong the quills are, well, you'll figure that out in a little while. So, um, all right, let's just get right into it. All right, so Deku is born, and just saying, it's gonna hurt. Like Inko's gonna hurt from that. It's gonna hurt a lot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The whole and Deku got spines all on his hair, and it's gonna hurt. Okay. Let me stop playing. All right. But after that, though, after that, you know, mm, it's kind of like you can kind of tell like he was born with his quirk, because he has ears like hedgehog ears, and he has traits of like I'm not gonna say like a regular hedgehog, but like of Sonic. So yeah, and I'm just gonna skip to when he was 5 or 4 or 5. He's like 5. He hasn't really like showcased his quirk yet. Like he had like everyone knows he has a quirk, but they don't know what he can do exactly with it. Mm, and it's just he's just Bakugo got his quirk. It's explosions. We all know that's pretty awesome quirk, by the way. But we all know, and then they asked Deku what his quirk is. They asked Deku what he can do with his quirk, and they don't know the name of his quirk, but um, actually, now that I think about it, hey, hold on. Okay, so I had to cough. Um, what should I name this quirk? Like, I'm gonna put a poll around this time, I guess, right here. What should I name this quirk? Like, should I just name it Sonic or like Supersonic or like just Hedgehog or something like that? Or like, you know, your own guesses or whatnot. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, all right. And let's see what else. Yeah, so he haven't really used the super speediness of his quirk yet because he doesn't know he can. He doesn't find that out until I'd say around 10 years old. you know, when Bakugo just decides to be an extra bastard that day because he's a douche, and he just decides to, you know what, I'm just gonna mess with this dude because his quirk is stupid, and I'm gonna make fun of that. And yeah, this person he's making fun of, I'm not gonna say his name, but depending on, he might be important to the story later on. So y'all should keep your eyes, ears, focused on, y'all should get, you know what I mean. Yeah, so yeah. He might be important, but he might not be. That all depends on y'all. But let's see. And after that, they bully him, and Deku, he gets in the way, telling Bakugo to chill, telling him to stop because, you don't have to be a dick. Just chill out. But Bakugo's like, "Man, I know you're not talking with your quills and shit, lame ass quirk. We don't even know what your quirk can do yet." And so, Bakugo just decides to, throw an explosion at Deku. But it appeared kind of slow, you know, to Deku. It kind of looked like he stopped, but he's just going extremely slow. And he dodged it. He moved out the way. And, you know, they were shocked. Like, Bakugo, he was shocked. He was like, what the hell did you just do? And, yeah, Deku was kind of shocked too, so um this is gonna kind of be messed up. So like, you know, Bakugo throws another explosion at Deku, but this time it doesn't really work. So Deku gets hit with it, and he kind of, when he gets hit, he kind of gets pushed back and he rolls into a ball. So how does that work? Well, uh, I want to say, I don't know. He rolls into a ball, like the spin dash attack, you know. But he doesn't spin, he just rolls into a ball every time he gets scared or frightened or something like that, So he just rolls into a ball and they kind of kick it around or whatever. Then they got bored. Then they just kind of, you know. And the kid kind of, he went to the kid asking if the kid was alright. And the kid was like, yeah. And he was like, thank you. And he said, I won't forget this. And, he flew away. He flew away. So, yeah. I gave you a little hint to who I'm talking about. If y'all didn't know who it was already. But, yeah. And, after that, um, where to go now? I'm gonna go all the way till the end of middle school. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the end of middle school. Now, at this point, Deku can go rather fast. He can't go like, super duper fast or whatnot. Like, he's faster than Ida, but at this point, he's faster than Ida. He can at least go Mach 1. That's the fastest. That's like, he can barely break the sound barrier. Which, I know it's a huge jump from Ida, but still in all, he can barely break the sound barrier. Barely. He just, like on the last day of school, he was finally able to break the sound barrier. So, after all that, you know, and after all that, and the teacher came in, the teacher was like, so like, what do y'all want to do after school and whatnot? And he threw the paper because he was like, you know what? Yeah, I know y'all want to be heroes. I don't even know why I ask. I just asked, so I won't get fined. That's why I just asked. All right, whatever. And Bakugo, I almost combined his first and last name. Well, Bakugo, he was like, yeah, you know what? Teach, don't compare me to these losers. They'd be lucky they'd be with a freaking D-lister or whatever. And and like they was talking. They got mad, but I mean, he's right for the most part. Because let's be real, not a single one of them in that classroom ever even thought about going to a hero school. So besides, but yeah, and after that, Bakugo was like, yeah, I'm the only one going to VA. And the teacher's like, yeah, about that. You're not the only one. And Bakugo kind of got stuck. He got stuck. He like, what? And then he looked around. He's like, all right, who has the balls to go to UA with me of all? Like, who has the audacity? He look around, and then he just sees Deku just finish writing his notes and just relax, and got his feet up, like how Bakugo was on the first day of UA. He was kind of like that, and yeah, he really, like, he was like, he already knew who it was. He was like Deku, and he said that was the most, and he was about to just straight up attack Deku, but Deku just finesses Bakugo. He got up, he moved around, he grabbed all his stuff, and he just got to the door, like to the door of the classroom, and then Bakugo, he didn't realize. He was like, wait, what? And Bakugo was like, wait, did you get faster? Because I didn't say it. I didn't say this, but Deku didn't really show his speed ever since that point. So Bakugo didn't see his speed in like 5 years, so he didn't know how strong he was or how fast he was. Mm, and then Deku was like, well, yeah, I'm going to UA, so ain't nothing you gonna do about it. And Bakugo got pissed and he tried to attack Deku again, but Deku just kind of sidestep him, and he kicks Bakugo in the stomach. And Bakugo, he got sun, and Bakugo brought his lackeys and whatnot, telling Deku, he gonna get them hands, and Deku was like, you gotta catch me first. And Deku was literally running or like running around in circles. Like they couldn't catch him. He was running circles all around them. They couldn't do anything. Like, one by one, they all fell. And then poor Bakugo. Bakugo was exhausted because he's like, man, his muscles were hurting, his eyes were hurting just from looking around so many times so much, and he in his stomach hurting because every time that Bakugo wasn't paying attention, a kick to the stomach or a jab to the stomach, and it wasn't pretty. It was literally kind of sad when you really think about it. And it wasn't like Deku was beating and bloody. It was just the fact that it just looked at sad. So, alright, yeah. And then after a good while, after the beating just finally stopped, uh, Deku left, and Deku, let's just say, Deku isn't the type of person, like, let's say in this whatever, even though he has super speed, he's not the type of just use his quirk. So he sometimes like to take it slow. So he does take it slow for today. He finds a shortcut, and Sledge villain was like, "Hey, yo, kid, give me your body." It's so, oh, that's a pedo right there. I'm like, no, let me stop. Let me stop. Oh God, it hurts to laugh. Anyway, so yeah, Sledge villain was like, "Give me your body," and Deku was like, "Oh, what the fuck? That's some doo doo. That's some doo doo water." And Sludge Villain got mad and he tried to get him, but Deku he just outsped him. That's all he did. That's all he needed to do was just make sure he couldn't get caught. But there's a thing when he's using his speed. He's kind of too confident, so he got caught. He got caught slacking. Yeah, he got caught lacking a little bit, and Sludge Villain grabbed him, and he got out. But by the time he got out and he was about to attack, All Might shows up. He's like, "There's no need to fear, for I'm here." And then he hits the Sludge Villain with a mighty, with a mighty Texas smash, and and Deku was like, "Whoa, All Might, can I get an autograph?" And that he didn't even finish the sentence. He was like, All Might's like, "Hey kid, look at your notebook," and he's like, "Whoa." Deku's like, "Whoa, that's fast, even for me." And All Might asked what was his quirk, but he could kind of tell what it was, considering the ears and the tail and and the spikes in his hair. It's like, "Are you have like a mutation quirk?" And he's like, "Yeah, kinda. My quirk really don't have a name, but I basically have the characteristics of a hedgehog for the most part, and I have a little extra." And All Might's like, "A little extra, you say? What do you mean by that?" And Deku had to flex a little bit, and he told All Might, right, to look over, like to look like near the back of the entrance, to like the entrance of the cave to enter. And Deku was like, "Want to see me run there and back?" And then All Might was like, "Sure." Like he was like, he doesn't know where this is going, so he's like, "Sure." And then he did. And then as soon as he came back, and All Might didn't, he couldn't even register. All Might couldn't even register. He was like, Deku was like, "You want to see him do it again?" And All Might's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Wait, how did you even? Wait, huh?" And all you heard was a loud boom. And All Might's like, "Whoa, this dude's fast." And Deku mentioned, well, at a certain, like, when he reached 10, he discovered he had super speed in a way, and he had another ability that he doesn't know about, but I'm gonna save that one. Like, I'm not gonna expose that one yet. That's gonna be for later. That's gonna be in the back. That's gonna be the back end. But after that, All Might was like, "Well, you know, look like you're gonna be a great hero. Maybe not number one, but probably maybe top 10, maybe number two if you're good. If you're that good, with your work." And Deku was like, "Well, thank you, All Might." And All Might, jumped off. Uh, the sled villain didn't escape this time. So yeah, the sludge villain didn't escape. So everything good. Deku goes home. He tells his mom he met All Might. He got an autograph and all that. And basically, yeah, it's just uh, you know what? Yeah, and then he do the for the 10 months. What does he do for the 10 months? Well, nothing. Like, he trains his speed, but other than that, he doesn't really do anything. Um, he does meet up with a certain, like at one point during the 10 months he meets a certain girl named Jiro. So and they was just talking about music and whatnot, because while Deku running, he listened to music. Don't know how that works because he's moving so fast, but sound waves, whatever. But he likes the music when he's running and stuff, and Jiro likes music as always. And they friends. They already met. They whatever. So yeah, and now it's time. After the 10 months, let's say Deku can go. The speed he normally goes is like, you know, more like when he's like just jogging or something that's like 300 miles an hour. That's the fastest he go. But like, say when he's in a fight against a person, or like, when he's like sparring or something, he can push it to Mach 1. But his absolute fastest at this point, after the 10 months of training, he can now go Mach 3. That's a big jump, I know, but yeah, that's just how good he is. Because he's really pouring into his like quirk. He never forgets leg day. That's just a fact. He never forget leg day, and yeah. Um, Now, let's see. And he goes to the entrance exams, and he meets Jiro again. He sees Jiro again. He sees Bakugo. Bakugo kind of just scoffs at him, and yeah, it's it's yeah, it's a struggle. It's just a struggle, because Bakugo, he's like, he's still salty about that ass whooping. So, all right, and yeah, I think that's about it. So, I'm gonna end this episode here. If y'all want me to continue this, give this video 3 likes. Yeah, I'm raising the bar a little bit. Give this video 3 likes, and if this video gets 3 likes, I'll make another one. As soon as it gets 3 likes, I'll try to make it as soon as it gets 3 likes. And don't worry, the other ones, the other what else I was on, they coming out. So hold y'all horses on that. and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.